Script title: Make your skill stack dangerous. Voiceover script: You are not learning too slowly. You are learning too randomly. That is the quieter problem. You keep collecting tools, courses, apps, frameworks, notes, tutorials, prompts, workflows, and half-finished experiments. From the outside, it looks like discipline. Inside the forge, it looks like scattered metal. Useful pieces everywhere. No weapon formed. No edge sharpened. No offer strong enough to carry your name. The dream life does not pay you for knowing many things. It pays you when the right things connect. One skill can help you survive. A stack of skills can change your leverage. But only if you stop treating learning like a pile and start treating it like a forge. Look at your week. You probably touched 5 different tools. You saved 10 ideas. You watched someone explain another system. You tested a new AI feature. You opened a course tab. You told yourself this is the season where you are building capacity. Maybe it is. But capacity without direction becomes another hiding place. The private builder does not fail only because they are lazy. Sometimes they fail because they are interested in too many useful things. They learn copywriting but never write the sales page. They learn automation but never automate delivery. They learn design but never ship the offer. They learn AI but never build the workflow someone would pay to use. They learn content but never turn attention into trust. Nothing is useless. But nothing is dangerous yet. Dangerous does not mean loud. Dangerous means connected. It means your skills point in the same direction. It means your hours stop scattering across curiosity and start compounding into capability. It means someone can look at what you do and understand the result you create. The obsidian blacksmith does not place random tools on the table and call it a craft. He chooses the hammer. He chooses the tongs. He chooses the blade. He heats them, tests them, and brings them into one system. Every tool has a job. Every tool supports the next strike. That is what your skill stack needs to become. Not a personality trait. Not a resume. Not a list of things you are interested in. A system of force. The first skill in your stack should create attention. For some of you, that is writing. For some, it is short-form video. For some, it is design. For some, it is teaching. For some, it is strategy. This skill makes people stop long enough to see the signal. If nobody can see the signal, the rest of your ability stays hidden. The second skill should create value. This is the skill that solves a real problem. It might be building AI workflows. It might be branding. It might be operations. It might be editing. It might be research. It might be sales systems. This is the work that moves someone from pain to relief. It cannot stay abstract. It has to produce a result. The third skill should create delivery. This is where many private builders break. They can attract attention. They can understand the problem. But they cannot repeat the result without exhausting themselves. Delivery is systems. Delivery is templates. Delivery is automation. Delivery is project structure. Delivery is the quiet backend that lets one person carry more weight. Without delivery, your dream life becomes another job with better branding. So ask the harder question. What 3 skills make you more useful together than they ever could alone? Writing plus AI workflows plus operations. Design plus strategy plus content. Research plus storytelling plus automation. Sales plus systems plus implementation. Teaching plus community plus curriculum. The exact stack is not the point. The connection is the point. If your skills do not combine into an offer, they are still ingredients. Ingredients can be valuable. But nobody buys flour, heat, and time from a baker who refuses to make bread. They buy the loaf. They buy the finished value. Your stack needs to become that clear. Not because you are trying to trap yourself in one identity forever. Because focus gives your ambition a handle. A one-person empire does not begin with doing everything. It begins with doing the right few things so well that the market can recognize you. You do not need 50 skill. You need 3 that form a blade. 1 to attract. 1 to solve. 1 to deliver. Then you practice them together. That is the part most people avoid. They keep each skill in its own little room. They write sometimes. They design sometimes. They automate sometimes. They plan sometimes. But they rarely force the skills to work on the same problem. The forge does not care what you studied. The forge cares what survives heat. Take one problem your future customer already feels. Choose one outcome they would actually value. Then build one small proof that your stack can create that outcome. Not a giant brand. Not a perfect platform. Not a 6-month reinvention. One proof. A landing page. A workflow. A case study. A template. A before and after. A short audit. A prototype. A finished service menu. Make your skills touch the same piece of metal. Strike the same problem from 3 angles. That is how the stack becomes real. You will feel resistance here. 'Cause random learning feels clean. There is no market judgment in a tutorial. There is no rejection inside a notebook. There is no invoice pressure in a saved idea. But the moment you combine your skills into an offer, the work has weight. Now someone can ignore it. Someone can question it. Someone can compare it. Someone can pay for it. That pressure is not a sign to retreat. That pressure is the forge turning interest into identity. You do not become dangerous by knowing more. You become dangerous when your knowledge starts moving in formation. So tonight, do not open another course first. Do not download another tool first. Do not reorganize your notes first. Blank page. Write 3 lines. Skill 1, how I create attention. Skill 2, how I create value. Skill 3, how I deliver the result. Then write the 4th line. Together, these become this offer. If you cannot write that 4th line, you have found the work. Not the shame. The work. Sharpen the stack until the offer is obvious. Cut the skills that only make you feel busy. Keep the skills that make you useful. Practice them on one real problem until your name starts to mean a specific result. The few are not the people who collect the most tools. The few are the ones who forge the right tools into leverage. Tonight, choose your 3. Name the offer. Build the proof. And stop learning like someone who plans to stay hidden.